Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today my video is about the Autocad Civil 3D, and in this video I'm going to introduce you about the point objects and formatting point using by the description key. Before I start my video, I just have a request. Please forgive me if you find some no continuous sequence in the sentence, because my language is not an English language and I have a very weak vocabulary of the words. So just on the some requested, which one, like today 2 hours before I received one request, please English, because they cannot understand my video in Urdu. So I tried before, I make some videos like this one, Leica TS09 plus in English. These are 10 videos before I have in English. And before I start the video, just if you want to find me in the YouTube, you just simply write the Amit Shehzad 216 and enter. You can find my channel on the YouTube. And please subscribe my channel before I go to the main topic, because if you subscribe my channel, you can find the more updates and new videos by the notification. So here I have the Autocad Civil 3D. Any project, the first step is to collect the existing data from the site. Any project, when we are going to be start, the first is bring the existing condition of the ground. So this existing data always collect by the surveyors. Surveyor data always belong to the points, and these points sometimes we create by the automatically, and sometimes we create these points by the manually. So today I will create these points manually, and here I have a home page of the Civil 3D, and the home page you can find here. You have a points, and if you click here, you have so many more options. You can find the so many options of the how you create the points in the Civil 3D. Also, if you see in the first, there is a point creation tools, and here in the point creation tools you also have so many options, manual, and these are the options. This one we will discuss later on. And same here with the direction, you can find the, if you want to draw the points with the directions and with the alignment and offsets with the point stations, these are available here. So also, if you have any point file like CSV text or land XML, you can also import from here. So today, now I'm talking about the manually points. So for the manually points, just click here and then click on the display. Or if you have the coordinates, you can write in the command bar coordinates. For me, now I'm just click on the display, and then the second appearance on the command bar, as you can see, you're writing enter a point description. So I will give the point description like GL, mean ground level. Okay, so press enter, and then he asked me the specific point elevation. So just now I'm temporarily I give the elevation is 100, and then press enter. And now I press escape to come out these points. As you can see, the point already draw on the display. And if you see this point, because when we draw this point, we give the descriptions and elevation, but nothing is appear here. So if you want to be appear this all description and elevation on this point, so just click on here and then right click. Here is the properties, and also you can go by the pressing by the control 1, and you can find the properties. Okay, in the properties you can see the point number 1. This one, first point we are created now, and then the raw description for this one is the GL, ground level. So the point style by default and the point label style by the default. What is the default? Actually, these are by default come from the point groups. In the perspective, you can see here first the mention is the drawing name, which one just I launched the Civil 3D, so automatically this appear the drawing one. So downside you see there is the points, and then the points in this square you can find a dark black color. This one showing there is some data. What is data? This data is which one we already draw now. So downside you find the point groups, and point group By default, this all data AutoCAD Civil 3D is create all points group. So all points, these all points, as you can see downside, we have a point number 1, easting, northing and elevation, and this all raw description is downside appear in these points. So if I want to be same display this descriptions or elevation or coordinates, these all we have to go to the all points or point groups, which one we create. So I just click on here, right click, and then properties. In the properties you can see there is a information all points, and the point style. Here you can see the basic point style. The basic point style is this one cross what we are see on the display. If you want to know about the more points, especially those people who know my language Urdu, I have already created one video more than 15 minutes on the topic of the points. So you can watch that one, and that video I will let in the comments box their link. Okay, and then the downside you can see the point label style. By default, if you create any new points, by default this point style is none. So I'm going to be some description show. So there is, you can see there is a description only, elevation and description, elevation only, northing, easting, point numbers only. These all are label styles which one appear on the points. So for example, I will choose the point, elevation and description. I click here and then OK. Now you can see the point look like what we draw before. Point numbers, description is ground level, and the elevation. So I will draw one more point manually. I just click here and click on the display. Now same what we repeat again, the point asking me the description. So in this time I will give the description CB. CB mean this description. One more time I will explain this description is same description or code what we are using in the total station and GPS. These are the same codes. Which one I will be explained later on. So press enter and specify elevation. So this catch basin I will give the any elevation. For example, I will give you 102. Enter, and now I will press the escape to come out the command. So this point number 2 is already created by the default. You know, every time these points create by default the point groups. I will click the right here. As you see what we already mentioned in the default, we already set this default. We need the basic point style and point numbers, elevation and description. This what we already set, this automatically will appear. But you know, before my videos I already introduced I have already some videos in Urdu about these points. Like if we want to this point not like basic, we want to be like a create like look like a catch basin. So for that one just click on here and then press Ctrl 1, and then this properties will be appear. In the information tab you can see this is the point number 2, and then raw description is CB. This is a catch basin, and the style by the default. This default come from the point groups. So I'll click here and I'll choose here the point style is catch basin. Okay, as you can see when I choose the style catch basin, this point already changed into look like a catch basin. And then the label for the label style, this label style I will also go to change. I need the elevation only this catch basin, and that is enough for me. So I just click on the elevation and then I close the properties. So as you can see the second points is look like a catch basin, and here is the appear the elevation of the catch basin. I will draw one more point manually. I just click on the display, and same again, you know, in the command bar we appearing the description. So this description I will give like BM. What I mean by BM, I will use this code like a benchmark. So then I will put in, press enter, and then specify point elevation. In this time I will give the elevation to benchmark like 99, and press enter, and then escape to come out from the command bar. Now you can see this benchmark already appear, but this point style is again look like point number 1 because this all come from the default. So same again, I will press I will click on the points and the right click, and then there is appear the point number 3 style. By default I will change this style and I will make as a benchmark. Okay, and then the point label, I will use the point label like north and east, and then I'll close this properties. I press escape, and now you can see we have 3 points here, and all are the point style is the different with the different label styles. So maybe you can think if this every time we have to change this label style and point style, this will be not it not will be happen. Maybe question comes in your mind, because every time I will put the I will just draw the point label and styles. So is this a way to change the point style? No, every time we don't need to change this one. For this one, by automatically we use the description keys. So for the description keys, I come to the settings, and you can find in the settings there is a drawing one, what is the drawing name, and there is a journal and the points. I click on the points, and you can find here this is the description key status. I click here, and then the appear is a Civil 3D. I just click here and right click to the properties. Sorry, I just added this descriptions. So by default these 3 codes are description already in any time when you open the AutoCAD. These 3s are always available. For example, the third key there is using the TR, and this code used for the tree, and the point style is the point elevation, point number, elevation and descriptions, and the layer using by the V node. The layer, always you remember the V is defined for the survey, which all layers come from the survey work. This will be start from the V. So just a moment, I will draw one more points manually. I press here and give the description TR. Same code I am using, which one we saw here in the description key in the Civil 3D, and then press enter, and then he asking me to specify elevation. So I give the elevation 116 and then press enter, and you can see this tree automatically appear on the points. These are a description key who we will define by ourselves. So I'll edit the description key. How we make the description key? Okay, for that one I will go to the existing key and right click and then make a new key. And this new key you will double click, and then you can put the some codes. Like for me, I will put give the code CB, sketch basin, and style. You can adjust this column. For you can see here we already this existing style. There is use some point styles. So I click here the default, and then I click and choose point style. CB means catch basin, so I'll use the catch basin style, and then press OK. What is the label for that one? For example, I will put the label for catch basin only the description only. Press OK, and then this layer. So layer, I just click on the layer and then click here. I told in the earlier the V, any layer start from the V that is used for the survey work. So here we have a V all layers. So for catch basin, For the catch basin, I will use this V node stamp layers, and then press OK. Now this layer also come here, and sometimes maybe it's a question come to our mind, if we have a layers, then why we use the group point groups, which one we show in the beginning. We have all points in the groups, and later next video I will explain what is the groups, point group. Okay, we will leave this up to the next video for the point groups and for the layers. So I will just choose this one code CB, point style is catch basin, and point label style description only, and then I press OK. So now I'm going to be use the one making draw one more points. Click here, and description key I will write CB, press enter, and elevation I will give the 100, and you can see this catch basin is appear. Okay, but if you see the previous catch basin, there is a elevation, and this catch basin is only description, and this description come from the Civil 3D description keys. If I want to change this before catch basin, which one I create before the define the description key, so how I can change? Just click here, and then right click, and then you can find here apply the description keys. Just click here, and then you can see this key before we are used automatically apply on the previous object also. So I think this video is going more long, so I will stop this video on after one more point I draw. So I'll click on the display, and I will define one more key. I will right click here and edit the key, and then I right click, make a new key. This new key I will put look like borehole or maybe benchmark. I will put the BM. By default the style I will choose BM. Benchmark. Label I will choose the label is description only, and for the layers I will choose V node layer, and then press OK. Now I already have one more key I already defined in this one, and this key is always now with me in the AutoCAD. Next anytime I will use the same codes like BM or CB, this will be point style automatically will change same with the keys. And in the previous keys we are using star, but I'm not used any star. So that one, what mean by the star? If you use the star, for example I put star here, and this star mean anything, like we have a BM, and we have a next any BM1, BM2, BM3, we continue so on. So any BM, which one code we are use the star, any points related to BM, whatever is BM1, BM2, this description key automatically apply on the same point due to this star key. Okay, so I will go to the last point. So I'll same draw this one manually, click on the display and description key BM, enter, and then the elevation I will put the elevation for this one 200. As you can see, this one is BM is draw with the points, but same top side which we create before draw the description key. So I want to be same look like this after description. So that one last time I done with the click and right click and apply the description key, and this time I'm go to the prospector, and then in the prospector here is a point groups and then all points. I click on the right click on the all points, and then apply description keys. If I click here, then whatever display in the drawings, everyone where is the if same matching codes or description keys, it automatically change. So I click here, and then you can see this my benchmark is already changed with this one. And if you have a more points like catch basin, iron pipe, borehole or anything, if you apply from the all points with description key, this all drawing convert into the label style. So this video is going more long, so I will stop this video here. And if you find any problem with my conversation, please let me know, and I will explain more in deeply and more explain, because this video is not about the English language. This video is about the how we can learn civil 3D regarding survey work. So if you like this video and you want to be more video about the civil 3D in English, then please let me know in the comments, and then I will try to make more video. Otherwise I will stop this one on. This is my first and last video in the English for the survey related civil 3D. So thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoy this video, and take care. Bye.